7 in Crossville, 11 in Jamestown, 16 in Middlesboro, and 18 in Morristown. Now, you may notice we're still dealing with some snow flurries along the higher elevations like the Great Smoky Mountains. And on our map, it's not showing, but let's take a look at Crossville. We're actually seeing some snow there as well that has piled up on the roadways again. It was a lot clearer earlier this afternoon, but we have since seen the roadways get a little bit worse again, but they're really good at clearing it. We saw on Monday night they were clearing it pretty well in Cumberland County, but something to watch out for, especially if you're along the plateau. We're looking at a line of clouds that are producing some flurries moving on in as we head towards the later portion of tonight. The Great Smoky Mountains, as I mentioned, seeing some snow. Earlier today, you could actually see the concrete now being covered by some flurries as well. We're looking about 1 to 3 inches, maybe a little bit less than 1 inch in the Great Smoky Mountains and along the plateau. Here in the valley, though, we already saw our dusting from this afternoon with those bigger flakes. The one thing that we are watching, though, and the reason why we are weather aware is not because of these flurries, but because of our temperatures. So again, right now we're on the cooler end in the teens, the low 20s, but heading on into tonight, things change. We're seeing consistent wind gusts up to 20 miles an hour or the upper teens, and that's going to contribute to our wind chill. Now, what is wind chill? That's whenever we're seeing temperatures in the low 20s or maybe even the low 40s, but our winds are consistent enough blowing out of the north, bringing cooler air, making us feel a lot colder than that low 20s. So it may be 20 degrees in Knoxville right now, but it could feel closer to 10 degrees with this wind chill. So the National Weather Service has put us under a wind chill advisory until noon tomorrow, and a wind chill warning for the Great Smoky Mountains in this teal right here until noon as well. Overnight lows tonight, falling down towards the single digits. We'll see 10 degrees here in Knoxville, 9 in Maryville, 10 in Tellico Plains, 7 in Morristown, 8 in Kingston, and 3 in Crossville. And again, this is without wind chill. Sunday, even worse. We're looking at 6 degrees in Knoxville, 2 in Maryville, 4 in Tellico Plains, negative 11 in Middlesboro, 2 in Crossville, and negative 7 in Mount LeConte. Now, again, this is without wind chill. I need to highlight that. It's going to feel a lot colder. So if you have to be anywhere, especially early on Sunday morning or Saturday morning, make sure you're bundling up, taking it slow, because as we've been talking about all week, it may not be the amount of snow that we've seen, the amount of freezing rain that we've seen, but it's been the roadways. Yes, we've cleared the main roads like the interstates, Kingston Pike, North Shore, you name it, but some of those back roads, those side roads that lead to neighborhoods still have not been plowed, and so those will be the issues remaining as we head towards the weekend. The good news, however, heading on into the start of next week, we warm up. Yes, Saturday and Sunday we're still below freezing for our daytime highs, but Monday we actually see temperatures warming up towards the low 40s. The kicker is, by Tuesday, going on into the rest of the week, we'll be seeing rain. And that rain we'll actually hear maybe a rumble of thunder or two, especially on Thursday going into Friday. So just be aware of that. But we will remain weather aware tonight going into the rest of the weekend just because of this bitterly cold weather. Make sure you're bundling up. And then by Tuesday, flip your winter gear to your rain gear because you're gonna need it. We'll be seeing temperatures in the low 60s and a chance to see a few rumbles of thunder.